I have a pretty cool base on the back to beta server,
Wow.
but it has a lot of work that still needs to be done. So one of the first things I thought to do was invite some of my friends to build small houses here. I think it'd be a really cool idea. Next was to make them little plots to build some of their houses. I can't wait to see what they come up with. I'm super excited about that. If they're going to build here, we're going to need to build some guest houses and have some guest rooms set up so they don't have to go all the way back to their bases or be looking for resources all the time. Now, it's time for some of the things that I want to build. I'm in the mood for some micro farms, so I made a cactus farm, a sugarcane farm, and a tiny mob farm that might not work. Next, I wanted to get rid of this small island out the back I never liked.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
It works! The island I don't like is now gone. I also had to fix my tree dungeon because they were a little too short and needed more room for max chopping. You know, because they committed treason. It's all done, the trees grow now. I know this part is not about the castle, but I wanted to add my head to Mount Betamore. But I soon realized I brought the wrong blocks. Right when I was about to give up and go back home, I had an amazing idea. Ground head, the best type of head. Like it fell off. Kind of like IRL. I wanted a nether portal for this castle, and I liked the idea of going into a church to go to the nether. I didn't know what I was going to do with this small bot, but I now know what I'm going to do. The church will go here. We have a spot for box, a box spot, if you will.
Well, let me have a rule and a saw and a board and I'll cut it. I'll climb up a ladder with a hammer and a nail and I'll nail it. Well, we worked so hard to build a little house together. In the snow or the rain or the ice cold wind, whenever.
And there we go. We freshened it up a bit, got some of the stuff built. A lot of these roads are temporary until I can figure out like a really good design. I'm really not liking this combo so far with how everything else is, but we'll see. I might be able to tweak this a little bit and make it look just a tad bit better. We now have a sugarcane farm. We have starter houses, or not starter houses, but guest houses, right? They have like a little place to do their crafting upstairs, and this one's a bedroom so they could sleep. Over here is another guest house, which has pretty much the same thing. Like it has a little storage area, crafting station, and a place to sleep, and there's no bed bugs, I think, so they should be fine sleeping in those beds. Some of the other things that we got done, which I don't know if this works, but like very slowly, right? Like it doesn't really get any kind of job done. There's not really a lot of mob loot, you know, I get from there, but it's all right. We'll do something in the future that might be a lot better than that. And then as for other farms that we did, I think I have the cactus farm that is over here. So we have this guy right here, which does pretty good. Every time I walk in here, it's about 7 to 9 cactus. This time it was 4, so I came a little too early, which is not too bad. My inventory is completely messed up, and so is my health and tools. Right here, we do have the front side of the church done. I'm really liking this church. It was a bit weird to build, and it is, I think, the smallest church that I've built in Minecraft. Again, this road right here is temporary, just as I'm trying to figure out like a walkway or something, that a lot of this will get replaced as well. And then it kind of ends here because I don't know where the road is going to go right yet. So we have like a few of our friend plots kind of plot out right here, and once they get how they're going to be situated, I might be able to map out a road better. We do have some graveyards here and a little place for people to talk while they're visiting the graves. And on the inside of the church, right, we have a place where the preacher can do his preaching or whatever. We have a place where people can sit. We have a place for like a really small choir, a little study area over here. But we have a bigger study area up here where like the people of the church have like their scrolls and stuff, and they can look up things. A tiny, like really tiny chessboard so they could play chess when there's not a lot of stuff going on down there. And this is my nether portal. It's not lit yet. I do have to find a good place in the nether to link it up and get that situated, but we do have this, and I think this will be pretty cool because it's like they're trying to study it, right? And they realize that it is a portal to hell, but it's also like a really good transportation thing. Like they're trying to figure it out, so it's going to be really neat when that's done. And yeah, so far this build, it took a little bit to do. It was fun to map out and kind of like figure out the inside. I haven't done the detailing bits on the back yet. I will be doing those soon. I need to kind of freshen up some resources and get those together. And what else? Oh yeah, we fixed the tree farms down below, so now they grow trees. It was mainly the spruce and birch. I didn't realize that I had built their floors a little too short. They needed to go a bit deeper in order for me to grow the trees to the right height like I needed. So those now work, and I'm getting a ton of wood out of those, and I don't have to plant trees everywhere just to turn around and cut them down. That is all I have time for in today's episode. I hope y'all enjoyed it as much as I have. I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!